Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this Orbital sander. It's on Amazon. This is basically the cheapest one on Amazon I could find with the highest reviews. And I bought it because my old sander's broken, and so I need it. Before I get on, I'd just like to thank my patrons. You guys are awesome. I appreciate everything you've done for the channel, I really do. If you'd like to join them and can afford to do so, then all the links are in the description. Anyway, let's get on. Okay, so this is the cheapest Orbital sander I found on Amazon, but it's like the highest rated cheapest one, I should say. I'm sure there's one for like $2.99, but you use your own hand power or whatever, you know. But this had really good reviews, and I did do some proper reviews, checking, you know, making sure they weren't all just spam reviews, etc. And apparently this one's quite good, so we'll have a look at it. Okay, it's got a 300 watt motor, it's 6,000 to 13,000 revolutions per minute, 12 bits of sandpaper with it, 6 variable speeds, efficient dust collection, and easy to disassemble. All apparently until proven correct. Obviously I'm not going to be proving that it goes 6,000 to whatever, 13,000 revolutions per minute, but you know. I can tell you now, there is sandpaper. I can't tell you there's 12 though. But I'm not even going to bother counting. Oh, that's a bit annoying. That's the dust collector bit. But like, what if I want to put a shop vac into it or something? Oh, I'm going to have to 3D print a little doohickey, aren't I? Quite annoying. Oh well, that's fine. It's actually quite nicely balanced. Got a bit of a problem with my arm at the moment, so it hurts to lift things up. But because of the way that's balanced, it's actually not that bad. Okay. It's made of the type of rubber that's non-slip kind of thing, so that's pretty cool. But we better go outside and we better give this thing a test, shall we? First off, I'd like to swap one of these on. And they are different, so 6 of each, is it? 120 and 80 grit. Don't you rotate on me, cheeky. Right, I got this for about £2. It's really badly watermarked and it needs a real good, you know, sprucing up. I thought, well, perfect to test the sander with. So that's what we're going to do next. I'm only going to do a surface thing. I'm not going to get into all the gaps, and I'm not going to do a huge job. But it just means, you know, getting the majority of it done. Right, it's time to get staining this now, and we've got a little buddy here to help us. I'll use her as a little brush. No, I won't. And I could only find dark stain. I was hoping to actually use a very light stain on this and just coat it, but I can't, so I can't. But I'm just going to make this look beautiful and protect it from, you know, moisture. Because it's basically, I think it's supposed to be a dirty laundry basket, but that's what we're going to use it for anyway. So I need to protect it from the moisture in the bathroom, because that's where it's going to go. This is really old and it's gone very thick. I'm tempted to whop a bit of water in and mix it up. Nah, I can't be bothered. Let's just put it on, I don't care. If it turns out to be way too thick, then I might have to, but Who knows? Who cares? No, you can't eat it, mate. Sorry, Bebs. She likes to learn how to do all this in case she's going to do it herself. Aren't you, Bubba? Right. This is so thick. Right, there we go, my beautiful people. It looks a lot better now, and it should be a lot more, you know, a lot safer in damp conditions. Taking the stain really nice, and the sanding was not even a chore. You know, normally I hate sanding because my hands hurt at the end. The vibrations do my head in, and literally I normally get Crystal to do it, but that was easy. This took me such a little time that I then did other stuff I needed to sand that I've been putting off for ages. So yeah, really highly recommend this one. Okay, so I have finished doing my sanding today, and overall I absolutely love this. I'm holding it just here, and it does exactly what you want, and there's so little vibration. It's lovely. But I am very, very skeptical about how much this actually gets, because the dust was obviously going everywhere. And let's just take this off a sec before I have a look in there. This is the biggest negative for me, is the fact that it's this shape. I'm gonna 3D print I want to 3D print a whole set of clips for all of my tools, so that my vac that I can use will fit all of them, and I just literally can just slot it in. So I'm gonna have to 3D print one for this anyway, but it would have been nice if it was a little bit, you know, rounder, because most of the ones I've got only need a slight change. This is obviously gonna have to be a rectangle that comes out into a circle. We can do that, but let's see how much this actually collected. Now bear in mind, I sanded down 9 planks of wood, basically pallet wood, and then the actual dirty laundry basket that you saw me do. And that's it. That's, how much is that, would we say? We're looking at a tiny pile. That's probably what you get from maybe 1 plank of wood if you were to have done it through the vac. So, like with a lot of these, there's no point in this, you know. So, if that worked perfectly, then I could forgive the whole shape, you know what I mean? But no, I'm going to have to, as I say, fix a 3D printed version, and then that will be free to my Patreons. But yeah, a bit of a disappointment, to be honest, that part of it. But that is the only negative for this. I really, really like this. Highly recommend it, to be honest. Okay, it's got high reviews for a reason. It's a very good sander. It's entry-level price, and it will help me out on the next few projects that I'm doing. So you will see it a lot more. Anyway, thank you so much to my Patreons, and thank you guys for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now.